Look around you. In the history of humanity, the greatest monsters didn't wear claws or fangs. They wore words. They used silence. They used your own mind against you. Have you ever wondered how ordinary people were convinced to commit atrocities? How entire nations marched toward the precipice, smiling, while the ground disappeared beneath their feet? There's a trick. It's not mysticism, it's a dark science, a psychological alchemy that transforms free individuals into extensions of a dangerous master's will. Today, we descend into the basement of manipulation. We will understand how the dangerous leader hijacks your perception of reality. But beware, once you understand these mechanisms, you will never see charisma the same way again. Before we take the first step into the darkness, if you seek the truth that few have the courage to face, subscribe to this channel. Leave your like so this knowledge reaches those who are still sleeping. Share this video with someone you feel is losing their own voice. The awakening starts now. Every dangerous leader begins by clearing the ground. Imagine a tree in a forest. It is protected by other trees. To cut it down, you must first isolate it. The first trick is cognitive isolation. The leader doesn't lock you in a physical cell. He locks your mind in an echo chamber. He begins to undermine your sources of trust. Your family doesn't understand you. The media lies. Science is a conspiracy. Gradually, the outside world becomes a terrifying place, inhabited by traitors and enemies. You are led to believe that only he, the leader, holds the key to the truth. At this stage, the victim suffers an erosion of reality. When you stop trusting your own eyes to trust only the words of a messiah, you have ceased to be an individual. You have become a host, and the parasite is just beginning to feed. The leader presents himself as the only barrier between you and annihilation. He creates the fire just so he can sell the extinguisher, and you pay the price with your freedom. This is the most refined trick. The dangerous leader doesn't want you to admire him from afar. He wants you to see yourself in him. He uses narcissistic mirroring. He validates your worst impulses. He gives voice to your hidden prejudices. He says, "It's okay to hate. I hate too." In this moment, a psychic fusion occurs. The follower no longer sees the leader as an external person, but as the personification of their own ideal self. If someone criticizes the leader, the follower feels physical pain, as if they themselves were being attacked. This is where morality dies. Right and wrong cease to exist. The only metric of truth is the leader's will. If he says the sky is red, you will ignore the blue above your head to maintain the connection with him. Cognitive dissonance becomes so unbearable that denial becomes a survival mechanism. A dangerous leader alters the past to control the future. He denies what he said yesterday. He distorts obvious facts. The goal isn't to make you believe a specific lie, but to destroy your ability to distinguish lie from truth. When a people can no longer tell fact from fiction, they are ready to be enslaved. They don't need chains if their minds are already atrophied by confusion. The final trick, the masterstroke, is making the victim feel guilty for any doubt. If you question, you are a traitor. If you hesitate, you are weak. The circle closes. The labyrinth has no exit because you built the walls yourself under his orders. If this dive into the shadows made you reflect, don't keep it to yourself. Knowledge is the only light capable of dissipating this darkness. Share this video in your groups. Let's create a network of alert minds. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do it now. The system feeds on your distraction. How do you break the spell? How do you escape a master of shadows? The answer is painful. You must accept that you were deceived. And for the human ego, that is worse than death. That is why so many prefer to go down with the ship rather than admit the captain was a madman. Reclaim your doubt. Doubt is sacred. It is the barrier between consciousness and a cult. Question anyone who asks for blind obedience. Question those who offer you an enemy to hate instead of a problem to solve. The dangerous leader only has power as long as you surrender yours. Without your attention, without your fear, he is just a small man screaming into the void. Don't be the fuel for someone else's ego. Be the glitch in the system. Wake up.